What it do, y'all? It's Coffee tapping back in with the news, man. And Hove, man, turning up, performing at this Tom Brady retirement with the Patriots organization at Foxborough Stadium. And Hove's the truth, man. I mean, just to me personally, one of my favorite rappers of all time. The lyricism, the wordplay, the bangers, just everything that Hove's done in the game is just next level to me. Like, definitely in my top 5, man. But people, man, someone has taken issue with Jay-Z performing at this event with Tom Brady. You see, Tom was vibing out, spitting some of them Hove bars when he was making his way out and everything. And guess, you know, who was taking a shot at him over this? AB, Antonio Brown, who I think personally, like, comment if y'all feel this same way, man, that AB just beyond bull-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always got some other ish to say. He's put out fake info, fake receipts, like played funny style manipulative games before to try to get people to back him, you know, like in a very juvenile manner, man. Like, I don't know, just some goofy-ish if you really want to get down to the meat and potatoes of it all, you know what I'm saying? But he said Jay didn't perform at any Hip Hop 50 concerts last year where the fans would have known every word to his songs, but he makes time to get ignored by rich folks. And then you see someone comment about that and said he had the whole Brooklyn Library rap with his lyrics and a whole exhibit. What more can he say? Y'all remember that joint off the Black album? What more can I say? Yo, Ho's the truth, man. Like, aside from all this AB-ish that we're talking about, that I want to hear everyone's take in the comments. Like, what's your favorite Hove album? What's your favorite Hove tracks? Like, you know, let's just talk a little bit about his career, his run in the game, and the Rock splitting up, just everything. I want to hear a little bit of it all from everyone. You know, if you're new to this channel, it's all about hearing from the people over here. You know what I'm saying? We coffee talk it up. I got to hear what everyone's got to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to chop it up with y'all more or less. But this, what AB's talking about here, just sounded kind of super fugazi to me, you know, because first let's talk about what he's saying, getting ignored by rich folks here. So it was a very odd scene in a sense, the way that the smoke came out, you know what I'm saying? Like, Hove emerged from the smoke, and it was like, I heard the intro to the track playing, but you couldn't see him until he popped out. And don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? The crowd made some noise, they popped and all that. But I think the presentation just was like they used way too much smoke, or it confused people what was going on. Like, I get it. They tried to go with the real whole surprise element of it all. And, you know, Jay-Z, one of the GOAT rappers who retired, you know, he might pop out and do a verse or have a track on a soundtrack or something like that. But other than that, like, Hove's out the game. So this was pretty big. And I don't know, just the way they smoked him out and all that it wasn't the best presentation in my opinion. I get what they were trying to do. Just, you know what I'm saying? Whoever was in the control room, they might have been smoked out, smoked too many blunts and laid a little too heavy on the smoke machine and flucked up the whole, you know, visual aspect of it all. And then on top of it, the layout, like the fans being, you know what I mean? They're on the field and the fans are way back and everything. And you got all the people chilling, eating up there. You know what I mean? It was just a bit odd and peculiar in so many ways, but people were feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was seemed like a pretty responsive crowd when he ended the track and shouted out Tom Brady and everything. The people made noise and all that. But I get that it was a bit odd, having all them cats in suits and ties up there front row that don't really maybe necessarily vibe with hip hop or Jay-Z. But I seen some singing along as well. We seen Tom singing along. But this whole narrative that Antonio Brown is trying to spin, like Jay-Z, he done do these shows for hip hop, the 50 years of hip hop, but then he'll show up here. Like, for all we know, him and Tom Brady could have some kind of personal relationship or something like that. But there was a lot of rap, that like he fluxed with him, so he wanted to do this. Or they could have just cut him a wild, crazy check. Who knows? We don't know exactly what his motivations were for being there, but to like judge him and take a shot and jab at him because he didn't do the 50 years of hip hop. Like, so many rappers who are so of the culture I saw say like, yo, we weren't really flucking with it. We weren't feeling the vibe. This wasn't really hip hop. This was corporate entities trying to do their version of 50 years of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment what your guys' thoughts about that. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that didn't want no parts of the 50 years of hip hop. They felt it was like being, hijacked or misrepresented or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's just looking type goofy with this commentary that he's sharing here. And then you, like I said, you throw into the mix and take account the fact that he's got beef with Tom Brady. And I'm a diehard Bills fan, you know what I'm saying? I'm Bills Mafia to the core, so I don't even fluck with Tom Brady or the Patriots. No question, I respect the dynasty and everything that they did with their accomplishments. But as far as being a fan, I always say Brady, Belichick, all them motherfuckers is like Satan to me. You feel me? But when it comes to Tom and Antonio Brown, like Antonio Brown was dismissed about the league from a lot of bullish that he did. He did a lot of immature, juvenile, goofball-ish. You know what I'm saying? He had a case pending that I believe he ended up beating or whatever of some heinous allegations, but that, had him flucked up at one point in time, which his name ended up being cleared and all that. But aside from that, no one was touching Antonio Brown anymore. No one wanted no parts of this guy, and Tom Brady got him back in. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. That's just what happened. And then when he left football and made a whole big debacle out of it, running off the field, taking off his uniform, you know what I mean? And then trying to run this whole viral campaign, hopping in with an Uber driver who's got a social media presence, leaking a video that he had a porn star in his room like a couple of days before, or some old clout chasing ass porn star chick that had licked the toilet seat to go viral or something like that before, and was dropping music at strategic times to try to capitalize off all this, you know what I mean, instead of just retiring from football. Like, I don't know, that's his prerogative. That's what he wanted to do. But the point that I'm making is like, that's what AB's all about, is seeking attention and acting goofy. You know what I mean? And after he did all that, he started dissing Tom Brady and was making up all these narratives about the trainer trying to scam him. And he just did a lot of bullish. And that's when he also was capping about that the team was trying to make him play injured or whatever. Like, I don't know, with Antonio Brown, is it, you know what I'm saying? He got his bell rung a few times. Could that be a part in it all? Most definitely. But I'm just saying, aside from that, you know what I mean? He's just got a lot of very questionable character traits. And I see this, nothing more as him being on some hater-ish, whatever his real grudge is against Tom Brady, or he's just trying to keep this going on to try to pump up his bunk-ass, fugazi-ass rap career. Like, his music is buns, straight garbage, shredded it to dash, you know what I mean? And him doing this here is, to me, nothing more than just playing these same type of games. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting at Hove for pulling up and not being like that 50 years of hip hop. Once again, a lot of cats weren't feeling that at all. And I don't know, like you just, to me, I look at what AB's saying here and I think it's just nothing more than some goofy hater-ish or some more clout chasery in the most lamest way. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to, I don't even like using that clout chase word because so often, you know what I'm saying, trying to get momentum, trying to get attention, trying to push on whatever it is that anyone is doing, whether they're making content, they're doing comedy, they're doing blogs, they're doing podcasts, they're doing music, they're doing modeling, doing whatever, right? Even in sports, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats, they got to get their shine on. They got to do something to draw attention to them, to get those endorsement deals and stuff like that, and show their personality and show, different ish that they got, that they bring to the table that separates them from other individuals, right? So in a way, everyone's kind of chasing clout or whatever. I hate that. I hate that word. I hate when something gets coined like a phrase, like everything's got to have this trending name for everything. I'm not really a fan of that. You feel me? But with all that being said, there's a way of going about doing things that's not goofy or whatever. And then there's just a whole nother way that's just being a stone cold clown. And that's what I look at as going on here. AB dissing Jay-Z, for pulling up at this event for Tom Brady. So jump in, hit the comments, share your thoughts. Make sure to sub to the channel and stay tuned for updates. We talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more over here. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.